Welcome to Senkaiden Ni. I'm just playing. This is the original Senkaiden for the Wonder Swan color here. This is actually a sequel to the original, the one that we just got through Let's Playing right now, which is Senkaiden Ni. Um, yeah, this game is pretty interesting. It's not that it's basically a remake of the original game. Very few you. There's a lot of similarities. Some of the enemies carry over. They just have color palettes now, so we get to see what a lot of enemies actually look like. Um, you start off pretty powerful as well, just like the first game. Also, you start off with more skills, and we'll get more into it the more we get into the game. So that's the main antagonist of this game. This game is pretty straightforward. So yeah, it looks good with a pretty good color palette. This one actually, I think this one's more closely related to the old anime or the old manga, rather than the new one. So this one's like I guess the based off of the original Hoshin Enki. All right, so you talk to your grandpa, you get out, go outside. If you don't know, this town looks pretty familiar. This is the town that we were just in for Senkaiden Ni, where we couldn't get into the king's door, remember, because there's something that we didn't do. So yeah, this is the king's door. You'll see a lot of the same characters carry on over as well. So this is the same pond where those two people were earlier. Then you go off this way into the forest, and then of course there's these rounds of houses and stuff like that. And then there's that area where those two were. So yeah, it's the same place, just with some new added effects, I guess. So our first objective is to go talk to the king. He's the only one that can help us on our quest here. Basically, the king's daughter is missing, and so he wants us to talk to. He wants us to talk to him about it, since we're like the almighty powerful Hoshin. And so short, he reminds me of Ging off of Hunter x Hunter. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some dialogue here, not too much importance behind it. You can talk to everybody, but you don't even need to. You just really need to talk to this guy, which is the guy you've seen at the beginning of this game. And you can talk to some other random people, bodyguards and whatnot. So, save state. Let's go talk to this guy. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead down this way. And this is the overworld map. It's actually a lot bigger than the prequel. So I found that interesting. So yeah, we're gonna have to go into a pre-programmed battle here. This guy's pretty easy. Let me show off the actual menu and stuff like that. So yeah, this is our guy here. He's pretty powerful. You have more skills now, and more room for reserve skills and stuff. But yeah, this is a heal. This is all attack for all attack, and now your basic attack doesn't take energy points, so you can spam it without you know worrying about that. So yeah. So this is a pre-programmed battle here. We can't run away from this guy. We just got to take him out. And yeah, so we're gonna go in the Earth Cave just like in the beginning of the first one, and um, we're gonna take on those demons that basically saving the guy's daughter, whatever. Um, it's just that one thing they improved on this game, we got our first level up. One thing they improved in this game on the dungeons and like the battle systems and stuff like that is that what you call it. For one, they gave you an attack all, which is pretty good. Um, for two, they're not as cryptic. Like they're not as big. There's not a whole bunch of rooms where there's just like empty nothingness. So that's I found that to be interesting. And so now you get to see what actually the enemies were really colored in the original. So yeah, so enemies do carry on. They still are weak as hell and still do take one hit. But that's pretty interesting. And the battle system, of course, is always fast in this game, which they didn't implement that into a lot of Game Boy Color games, which I was kind of disappointed about. Let's go ahead and take this chest right here. And you want to go over here. That's items. We're gonna go ahead and show off this ability, which is your attack all. Oh, he dodged. Interesting. There he goes. Alright, let's go through here. Let's go ahead and grab another chest. And you can check items and boxes and stuff like that too to get certain dialogue. I don't know what that means entirely, but how did I get in an encounter in the same spot? Doesn't make any sense. I would try to grind up, be level 3, but the boss, the mini boss at the end of this level is extremely weak. So here's this door. We won't be able to open that till later on. We're gonna have to come back, and there's some stuff over there. Now you can choose to explore the whole cave if you want to. I guess I could do a little bit of exploration. Um, since we won't be in this cave for very long, I might as well show off um, some other parts of it. So if I'm correct, there should be another item over this way. I didn't get it the first time I played this game, so I didn't think I'd need to get it now. But there's 2 items, so don't look out on those. So the caves are a lot more linear, not too hard to get lost in. You know, that's what the first one kind of didn't excel at. Was the kind of the gameplay was actually kind of terrible. God, this game makes you want to play Monster Traveler again. I know I said I was going to drop them out before, but I fucked up. And the uploading didn't work, so I have to do it again. So up right here, we're going to have our battle, cutscene battle. So I'm going to go ahead and heal up now. Okay, I think that's actually a pickpocket skill. I never used it the first time around. I figured it was a heal, but you never really need to heal in this game. You have so much HP. So this game is a lot more balanced. There's never really a need to heal, to be honest with you. Alright, so here we go. Saving his daughter. Here's the cutscene. So you have an option to either run away or continue. If you press this one, you will back out, so make sure you press the bottom one. Oh my god, such a hero, save me! Yes, I am Daddy Senpai. Like how he's so nonchalant about everything. So these guys are pretty trash. You just basically attack all. It's just like 3 rounds of attack alls, and that's they can poison you though. But 3 rounds of attack all, and they're all dead. This guy, the little crustacean, is the first one to go. Then it's the little blue tick, and then it's gonna be the fucking eyeball thingy. So I'll be taking them down in that order pretty much. So there goes the first one. How? So much damage. I like how they're generous on energy points this game. This should do it. No. It requires one more hit. Fuck it. Take him out. Alright, that's not bad. 1,000, another level up. So that helped us out in our favor. I already missed playing Monster Traveler. I'm about to drop another episode. Probably part 7. And just re-upload part 6 later. So this is her brother. As you can see, he kind of has a resemblance to the king. So you can go and talk to the king. You don't have to necessarily do that. I am, on the other hand, choosing to. Because I feel like it does something. I don't know if it does. But you get more dialogue, so you're being thanked at least. Then if you go down here to that same guy earlier, he says the same shit. He gives you more dialogue as well. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and buy some shit. I'll take that. Alrighty. Let's go over here. I have no idea what that shit does, but I'm gonna buy it anyways. Because why the fuck not? Okay, that should have healed us up. And it looks like we bought a new ability. I think that's from leveling up, maybe. And we also got a new party member. Oh, don't tell me I bought that shit for no reason. Well, save state here. Hope you guys enjoyed this first part. We come back to part 2. We'll be heading on to the second part of this playthrough. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have much like, give me some feedback. And as always, fans, I will be back with some more Senkaiden.